We're going to roll into our next competitor. This is Chris Baez, Iron Sharpens Iron Fitness, and Chris's lovely wife.
Hey everyone, I am Coach Chris Baez.
And I am Dr. Mical Baez.
And together we are
Iron Sharpens Iron Fitness.
So in 2010, I joined the United States Air Force, and I began to transition out sometime around 2012. I went to school for personal training, a night school. It was a 900-hour course, so I assure you I learned a lot. And that time I went to night school, the concept for a mobile gym was birthed. But that leads me to a question for any of you out there. Is how many of you know someone or are currently suffering with a disease that you need to take consistent medication for?
So our mission is to empower those who are 50 and above in order for them to become true temples of mind, body, and spirit. We guide them on a path of holistic and spiritual health and self-empowerment to get off or fully recover and having free from reliance of these medications. So here's our story. Adversity only made us stronger. So in 2019, I was a recent medical school graduate with my medical doctorate degree. I met Chris and we fell in love. 9 months later, we got married. 5 months after that, COVID-19 shut down the state of Florida and made Chris lose his job as a personal trainer at a local gym. I was working at a hospital in St. Petersburg. We also found out that I got pregnant. We had a COVID-19 baby. That made me full exposure, and having COVID-19 gave you the risk of having stillbirth. So I had to make a career shift. I became certified in nutrition. We both combined our strengths online. Chris became a personal trainer with my nutrition. We had a lot of people coming up to us. One individual in particularly was 50 years old. His name is Gilbert. He denied our services. Months later, we find out he died of a heart attack. We talked and we said we never want that to happen again. 2021, we joined the Strive program at HCC here in Florida, and we were able to get a small business loan and birth his dream of having a mobile gym. So what's the problem that we're serving? Most 50-year-olds, as you heard earlier, are not properly educated with nutrition and exercise. They are given pills just to mask the problem, but it doesn't really resolve the rooted issue. According to the CDC, the estimated medical cost for obesity alone is $173 billion in 2019. For an individual that is obese, they had $1,800 higher in medical costs on average per year. So, in the state of Florida, in 2020, obesity and physical activity was the greatest risk for COVID-19. In 2020 as well, 420,000 people in Hillsborough County was obese. In the leading cause of death in 2021 for the state of Florida and Hillsborough was heart disease. What does that say? All of this is preventable by lifestyle modifications. So what is the solution that we bring to you? Number one, accountability. Because everybody says sometimes I just lack the motivation to keep on going. Second, we educate them on a proper exercise plan that's feasible and easy for them to apply. Third, because of my background, I provide them the education that they also need for nutrition. We provide meal plans as well. And also mindset and lifestyle coaching. Because we all know that the going gets tough, especially with the quarantine 15 or more. All of this coupled in together with faith, because this is what drives home people to persevere. This helps them become less reliant on their medication, less burdened with a chronic disease, and giving them the better quality of life that everybody deserves.
So our business model, currently it has 3 legs to it. We have our online fitness program, which we started during the pandemic and still service clients in 14 different states. We also have our functional nutrition, where Dr. Mical couples biomarkers and blood work with a person's diet in order to attack these chronic diseases that we mentioned earlier. And our mobile gym trailer allows us to go anywhere and service clients. Oh, we missed the mobile trailer, but our online fitness and nutrition program, these are just some pictures of clients that we service in different areas. This helps them build community, as this segment of the population actually are very isolated. They always abstain from going to gym environments. They desire a more wholesome environment and a private setting for training. Through this, they build accountability as they are working out together consistently several times a week. They foster great relationships with us and each other, and they have quality results as consequence. This is our mobile fitness trailer. The video that is playing, this is a state-of-the-art facility. It is fully equipped with every piece of functional movement equipment, squat racks and such. Everything we could use to train people from any walk of life. We bring this to our clients' homes. We bring it to their workplace. We cut out the excuse of travel. We apply knowledge, as we are certified trainers, and we also apply all this equipment. So we cut out excuse entirely, and we're accessible. So our competition in the mobile area. Currently, Be More Mobile Fitness, just north in Carrollwood area, have a similar trailer setup to us. Atmos Effect in Riverview have a pulley system trailer setup. And Gym Guys operates out of vans. They bring free weights to wherever they train. So the question is, what truly sets us apart? Well, we are faith-based, and in that, we truly take our faith into our business. I'm going to read briefly Colossians 3:23 and 24, which states, "Whatever you do, work at it with all of your heart, as if you are working for the Lord, not for human masters. Since you know what you will receive is an inheritance from the Lord as a reward, it is the Lord Christ that you are serving." And that is how we approach every single client we serve, regardless of faith. We do predominantly serve Christians, although not exclusively. Our functional nutrition, we use the biomarkers as previously mentioned, the blood work, and whatever other labs that Dr. Mical can have ordered for our clients, and use that with their nutrition to attack these diseases we mentioned before. And lastly, our mindset, life and leadership coaching. As certified life and leadership coaches through the Navigators and Professional Christian Coaching Institute, we help clients come up with a game plan, an action plan, and hold them accountable all the way through. So our market size, well, roughly there are 1 million Judeo-Christians within the Pinellas and Hillsborough County areas, and about 500,000 in both Pinellas and Hillsborough County, which are just 50 and above. Our market validation, well, we've been in business since 2020. Our average client is 55 years of age. We've served over 100 clients to date, 27 online and 8 mobile.
We have amazing testimonies, but one in particular is a woman who lost 30 pounds. She had rheumatoid arthritis, high blood pressure, and high cholesterol, including celiac. But after working with us, she was cleared from simvastatin, metformin, blood pressure, high cholesterol, and also she was taking 6 opioid medications for pain. She went down to none, and all of her blood work was cleared.
Financials. In 2020, our first year of business, we did $27,000 gross. The following year, we increased 37% to $43,000. At this point, we got our mobile fitness trailer. Last year, we were grossing $70,000, up 39%. We're projecting another 39% jump to $110,000. That number is slightly older. In May, we were $32,000 year to date, and our sales are up 34% over last year. So what's in the future for us? We would like to provide a fourth revenue stream and an opportunity for other veterans who are transitioning out. When I transitioned out of the military, I had a very tough transition, and this really sparked my interest to help someone else who's getting out. We want to provide franchise opportunities for veterans who have a passion for fitness and a passion for faith, and be able to have something of their own that they can grow as well. So with the winnings from the competition, we will get an attorney for retainer that we can use for licensing agreements, for trademarking, and for our franchising agreements. So this is the conclusion of our slides. Thank you, and please help us achieve our goals. And at Iron Sharpens Iron, we like to say,
make moves, not excuses.
Thank you, guys. Yay!
So I'll kick it off with a couple of questions. One is there an online differentiator with you guys, or is there like any, like, because you said that there's education and all those things online as well, correct? Not just in person. So is there any technology behind it that you guys are leveraging, right, to set you guys apart?
So in terms of the education, we have a nutrition course. We also have the mindset and lifestyle coaching. But with me specifically for the nutrition, I educate them as well alongside provide them when we talk about nutrition and their specific needs so that they don't just get, here's a meal plan, which most people do. They just give them a meal plan to follow. Here's a type of diet. But I tell you exactly what you have because I can look at blood work and I know medical history.
And more so to that point, we actually have mindset modules that we've created. She's created nutrition modules to break down the simple stuff when it comes to mindset and nutrition for our clients. So they're short 10-minute videos for them to go through. And we utilize a platform called Trainerize that centralizes all of our workouts. Our clients track all their progress. We put workouts, demonstration videos, group communicator, all of that through the mobile app.
So how do you guys, on the mindset side, what are you guys leveraging to build out that library of coaching essentially?
Yeah. Oh, like actually the virtual side of building it out, we're using Kajabi to build out.
No, I'm talking about the content itself.
The
right?
content itself, as life and leadership certified coaches through the Navigators, we have access to all of the Navigator content, which includes anything from DISC, LDC, all these things you may be familiar with if you've been through any of these assessments. And we also combine everything from our scriptural study to mindset to incorporate with that. So we have a ton of stuff from the Navigators as well as our own stuff integrated.
And then the last question, I don't want to take the last question. What is your business development strategy to actually get out there more, right? To be able to get your customers?
Well, you want to talk?
So I handle a lot of the social media. We've grown just strictly through organic, meaning to say they see us on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. But one of the biggest keys for growth was referral systems because our customers love us and they've seen so much results that they continue to refer people. Another huge source is the Navigators.
And we do retain clients. So we have people sign up on a 6-month subscription. We have about a 93% re-sign rate after the initial subscription, and then it drops to about 85%, but we still are maintaining clients. We have clients we've been servicing since day one.
Are you in partnerships? You said you have
Yes.
use biomarkers. So you're utilizing a phlebotomist. How are you gathering labs?
Great question.
Yeah, how's that work?
Yes, sir. So there's a company called yourlabwork.com that is founded by Dr. Alan Hopkins. So he is a medical doctor, and he allows this ability for coaches, health coaches, or even individuals just to provide themselves their own ways to get their blood work. He works with Quest Diagnostic. So I don't have to do this. It's actually very little overhead, little cost for us. I am an affiliate with Dr. Alan Hopkins, and I can just tell the people, this is what you need. The referral system is basically just as you go to your doctor, the doctor gives you the referral, you go to Quest, get your blood work done, the results come back to the patient. So it's HIPAA compliant.
Any revenue generated from that process for you guys?
Yes, sir. So depending on the type of biomarker, I can do everything from functional medicine to the basics, blood work such as high cholesterol, diabetic. So we'll make from $40 to above maybe $100 to $200 depending on the type per test. So depending on the type of needs.
We also have a partnership with Valor Fitness. All of our equipment was donated to us from Valor Fitness.
One of the things that you talked about was your competition and mobile gyms and things like that. Do those mobile gyms also have the additional aspect of nutrition and things that you guys bring to the table?
Be More Mobile Fitness is the only one that boasts any nutritional aspects. They also don't have a doctor that looks at blood work, so that's a big advantage that we have.
But they only do meal plans. I'm sorry, I talk a lot more than he does. But they only do meal plans. So they don't look at the client. They say, this is the person that we're working with. This is the food that you can eat, and that's it.
Enough time.
I got 20 seconds. One more.
So all your customers take all the services which you provide as a package, or is it some clients can take only your mobile and then some other can do only the biomarkers, or is it a full package?
Yes, actually. We do a 2-call process with all of our clients. We determine what we feel like they're going to need. So if there's going to be nutrition as well as exercise and biomarkers, there is a package available for that. There is a package that is just nutrition only, just exercise, or just getting the individual tests if they want to stay consistent and get individual tests. So we do have an a la carte, and we have each one pieced off as well. Is that it? Anything else?
Awesome.
Awesome, guys.